Hello everyone, this is Impulse, and welcome back to the HermitCraft Game Mode 4 server. How you guys doing today? I'm doing awesome. I am just here attending a party with all my friends here in the village. And yeah, as I showed you last episode, guys, I was breeding up some villagers back at my little factory, my resource factory, whatever we're gonna call it. And yeah, the zombies got to him. My little fence wasn't good enough. The zombies reached through and got him. So what I did here was I came back to this village that was already here. There was a couple of villagers here, and I went ahead and created an infinite villager breeder thingy, and I just realized I'd have no game sounds because I've been AFKing like crazy and I didn't want to listen to all those villagers. And you probably don't either. But yeah, so the way this thing works is basically if you put 6 doors at least 6 blocks above where the villagers are kind of gathering down below, then inside here I have one. This guy is called a Detector Villager, so he's just in there basically detecting these doors. And just because of the way the detection works with these guys, they don't really know that this guy doesn't really know how many villagers are in this village, and so they just keep breeding like a bunch of idiots. And sure enough, so basically all I did was I just fed them a bunch of carrots, built myself my little nano farm, got a bunch of carrots, and just tossed them out until these guys were all willing to breed, because that's something that you have to do nowadays, is get these villagers to be willing to breed. And I think I got enough. I think I got enough in here that we can go ahead and slaughter them. So, of course, I wanted to make sure you guys saw this. Don't feel bad. I mean, I created them. I can kill them, right? I'll leave 2 of them just in case there's not enough. I got my Soul Probes book. I don't want to put it in the hotbar because apparently that creates some sort of lag issue. But, all right, so let's look again. We'll be quick about it. I have 0 out of 20, okay? And I'm going to put it back over there. And let's just kill this guy. Bye-bye. I'm sorry about that. Okay, I do feel a little bad. All right, now let's see if it tracked it. Keep clicking on the butcher there. And now we have 1 out of 20. Excellent. All right, so let's see how many we get. That was 1. Okay, you were looking at me wrong. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, I'm feeling bad. 8, 9. They're like, what did I do? 10, 11-ish, 12. Oh, man. Okay, I think we're going to have enough. 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. All right, good. Woo. Oh, that felt so wrong. All right, so now we have 20 out of 20. Good. So we can create a villager spawn egg. I'll put that book back. After I go create an empty spawn egg and then turn it into a villager one, and then we can convert our spawner back at the resource factory into a villager one. So I'm going to leave these guys here. They can breed up a little bit because I don't want to leave this village completely empty in case other people want villagers in the future. Of course, I'll have my villager spawner, but just in case something goes wrong, I don't want to destroy my little infinite villager breeder just yet in case I ruin my spawn egg or something. But I'm going to head back to the factory here, get an empty spawn egg prepared, turn it into a villager spawn egg, and then we'll convert our spawner. So, all right, let me get back up there. All right, so I got my empty spawner ready to go. I just need to put a minecart under it, and that will put it in the cart, and then it will travel down here, and we got an activator rail with redstone underneath, so it should eject the spawner right here, right where we want it to be. So let's go ahead and move this thing right now. I'm going to go ahead and get out of the way here. This should just activate as soon as I set the cart down. Boom, there we go. Okay. Get that. Oops. Oh, man, come on. Oh, of course. Let me get back up there. I got to remove that redstone block for it to take off, I guess. And there we go. And we'll give it a little nudge here, and it should be on its way. And let's see. Ejected. Nice. Okay, so let's clean this up. All right, we are on our way, guys. On our way. We're gonna have a villager spawner. How cool is this gonna be? I love these unique spawners that you can't get in vanilla. This is so cool. All right, and I'm gonna leave that cart there because again, if we want to make the whole hyper spawner thing, we can. You know, just might as well make them on each one so we can turn them on and off as we choose. All right, so now we got to take this empty spawner, and I'm gonna take my egg and take my book, and we'll just go in here. I think we just click on it. Do we have to have the egg in our hand? I can't remember, but we'll just click on it. Oh, whoa, it almost threw the egg away. All right, so spawn villager, and now we should just right click on the spawner, and bam, we have villagers spawning. Oh, geez. Yeah, one thing I didn't really consider is there may not be a way to turn this thing off. We could have an overload of villagers rather quickly here. So I may have to just auto kill them for now, I guess. I don't know. I don't know exactly what I'm going to do yet. But let's see what happens here. Let me just get this out of here. So, yeah, they're just going to go in there. If I want to put a lava source back in to kill them, I can. Oh, man. And this thing is not big enough right now. I wonder if they're going to spawn down there. They're going to be all over the place if I don't take care of this quickly. But, yeah, so I'll get out of range. Let's see. How far do I need to go to get out of range of this thing? There we go. We're out of range. All right, so awesome. We have a villager spawner. Now I just need to figure out exactly what I'm going to do with them. We're going to have to create some sort of auto kill. I want to create a little villager trading center here that we can just cycle through them rather quickly. You know, see what they are, see if there's something that we want to actually use. I got that nano farm I built down below that we can use. Oh my goodness. Okay, let's stay out of range until we get a plan together. I probably should have waited until I had it all set up to turn it into a villager spotter. I didn't really consider that they don't really care about light level. So, all right, cool. Let me get some things set up, and I'll be right back. All right, there we go. I had to fix the box here because it wasn't centered on the spawner. So now it is the right size to be spawning these guys. I put it in the hyper spawner. I got that redstone block just keeping it shut off for now. And, yeah, this thing's just going to keep spawning villagers, so I had to just had to take care of them there for now. So I just threw in some lava. They're just going into lava right now so they don't get backed up here, not a buildup going on. And then what I'm going to do, I think, is bring them up a little tube here, and then I want to kind of bring them into, like, a little trading hall, and then we can kind of do something like this, to where like every other spot has a villager, so that'll give us 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 villagers, which isn't a ton. It's not a lot, but if I don't like what the villager has to offer, I'll just hit a button, he'll go away, a new one will come in, and then eventually I'll get ones I like in here. And then if they get locked up and you know, I don't want them anymore because they're locked up, I'll just, you know, recycle them. So I don't think I need a ton of spots, and plus I can get new villagers really quickly with the hyper spawner, so not a problem. But while I was away, I came back to this. Look at this. It says, a taste of what's possible when using the fortune shop. And look at this. Somebody gave me some lapis, some diamond, redstone, and coal. And I actually know who it is. It's XB. XB Crafted set up a fortune shop, and I believe it's over by the town hall. So I want to go check that out here in a little bit. I may run over there right now, and plus I need to get some supplies together and kind of get a nice plan going. I'll probably just tinker with this a little bit until I get the trading little booth set up the way I want. I don't think I'm going to go ultra fancy with them. But, yeah, I need to come up with some sort of design that I like. So I'm going to mess around with a few things, and I think I'll go check out the fortune shop. So I will see you over there in a second. All right, this must be it. It's got all these diamonds and quartz. Yeah, you show off. Oh, okay, let's see here. Instructions. Yep, XB's Fortune, it says. Welcome to XB's Fortune Shop. Got that stack of diamond ore laying around waiting to be fortuned? Why not let XB fortune it for you? Satisfaction is guaranteed. How does it work, you ask? It's simple. Drop your ores off that you would like fortuned in a chest behind the counter. Place a sign on that chest with your name, and then wait for profit. Enjoy. All right. So, yeah, I guess the deal is XB has this infinity pick. I believe it's called. And the thing has like Fortune 30 on it or something crazy. And it will never break either. So basically, if he fortunes like a diamond ore, you could get like 10 diamonds or more, type of thing. So I actually don't have any ores to leave for him, just because I didn't have like Silk Touch back in the beginning when I was actually doing branch mining and stuff. And now with the diamond farm, I haven't really gone mining at all and caving or anything. So I don't really have anything to leave him, but that is definitely a really cool concept. So if I ever do, go branch mining or whatever, I'll be sure to use my Silk Touch and bring it to him. Either that, or maybe I'll have to get my own infinity pick, so I won't even have to make the trek. But yeah, really cool concept, XB, and thanks for the samples. I really appreciate it. All right, guys, let's get back to the Villager Trading Hall. All right, there we go. I think I finally have a design that I am okay with. It's got a few little flaws. The center chamber is a little bit difficult to get them in, but let me show you how it works here. And actually, before I show you how it works, I want to just switch these out. I don't like not being able to see their faces. And the problem is right here, baby zombies can get up there and stuff, but I don't think they can if carpet's there. I'm not terribly concerned about it anyway because this whole room's going to be spawn proof by the time I'm done. But yeah, even if they get taken over by a zombie, it's like no big deal. You just kill one, and basically if I hit them up in here and they go over into lava, you get a new one. I just open it up, new one comes in, close it, and then the rest of them continue on. So basically all it's doing is I have a lever here, and on the back of that there's a torch which will, once I deactivate it, opens that gate. And then also I have the signal kind of going back around to a piston, sticky piston back here. So we can get a look at the redstone, I believe, here. So you can see torch under there. So basically torch, line of redstone dust into that block, torch, block, torch, and then so basically reverses the signal. And then that way the piston right there will push out. It's a sticky piston. And now I need to get out of here. And we'll come over here. And so basically what that does is opens up this bottom one and then pushes out the top one to stop the water flow. And so they can just come in here and fall in. So if we want to demonstrate again, we'll just kill this guy. Just hit him once, he bounces up, and then he'll go over into lava. And we'll wait for another one to come up here. We'll flip that. You can see basically that opened up. This came out to stop the water. And then the next guy up will come right into our little villager holding cell. Perfect. And now the center one was a little bit more difficult here because basically once the water stops, it's just a solid block of water and there's nowhere for them to go. So you kind of have to just time it right, and there you go. Sometimes you get lucky and they'll bounce back in. But if you time it right, you can get that center one filled up. So not the greatest thing in the world, but I really didn't have a lot of room. So I couldn't do like a big redstone trading hall type thing. I needed to keep it pretty compact, and so this only goes back to, past the cell itself. And you can see even then it's kind of taking up some of my spawning area. So not a big deal. It's going to reduce spawns just a bit, but we're getting so many, and with the hyper spawner turned on, it's not going to matter anyway. So there we go. Now we have our villager trading cells. We got librarian. What's he got? Smite 1. No, probably won't keep you, buddy. I don't have to hit him with the sword. I guess I could just punch him. And we'll get another one in here. This looks like a butcher maybe. And, oh, it's a leather worker. Okay, so nope. I was hoping you'd be a butcher. Punch her out of there, open it up, get another one. And yeah, basically that's how easy it is to just cycle through. Let's see what this guy is. Once he falls in, we'll close it off. And we got a Fletcher. Okay. I don't think we need a Fletcher really. It's not like we have a string farm or anything. So yeah, so that's kind of the idea. We just cycle through them quickly as possible till we get the ones we want, do some trading. What's this weaponsmith have? Nothing yet. But obviously the coal will be a big deal here, as we're going to have plenty of coal from these guys. So that's awesome. Weaponsmiths will be very nice to have around, I believe. Let's see. Oh, let's let her fall in. I think she might be a butcher. Yes, finally a butcher. Okay. So we'll go ahead and trade. We'll see. Usually this opens up the trade for some gear here. Where's your sparklies? Oh, I think I have my particles turned off. Yeah, let's turn those back on real quick. There we go. That way we can see when they refresh their trades. And now, oh, we can trade iron, which, you know, obviously we can trade emeralds down for iron and get tons of emeralds back. Actually, that's a good point. You can probably trade down an emerald, get more than 8 iron, and get more emeralds and just kind of complete that over and over again. So, yeah, we could get a bunch of blacksmiths and just cycle them out every time they lock up, and we get a ton of emeralds that way. Yep, so Emerald Farm, or the Diamond Farm, I guess I should say, is kind of back in business at this point. We have this Wither Skellies now providing us the coal that we need, that we can trade to blacksmiths and get our emeralds to diamonds. And yeah, so that will work for now. But like I said, there's other things I want to do. I want to get back to trading for this raw chicken here. And what else? Yeah, the rotten flesh is a good one. What do you got? Leather worker, nothing. You're out of here. Farmer, yeah, I got the nano farm. I can probably produce tons of carrots and get emeralds that way as well. So we'll keep him. And we'll get a new guy in here. You want to come back in? Okay, cool. So now we got 2 clerics. So awesome. Yeah, that seems to be working just fine. And best of all, it doesn't take up a whole lot of room. So that's what I'm really liking about it. So we still have a lot more to do, obviously, with this farm. But it's coming along. It's coming along. We got the witches. We got the wither skellies. We got the villagers coming in. I'm really, really liking where this is going. And we'll have to do something with these witch drops still, because they're just, yeah, all the drops are going to start being a problem here because it's kind of a mess. And by kind of, I mean it's really a mess. I still don't even have anywhere for all this to go. Well, I want to grab this coal now and do some trading. And so, yeah, we have to get like some sort of sorting system figured out. Here's the thing. I'm kind of afraid to just do a big sorting system like right underneath this. Although that does seem to make sense because we have all this, you know, just basic square area here. But I keep thinking that I'm going to need to put like maybe another spawner underneath here or something. Maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe I'll just make it the storage area, and that way it's real close. And that way if we want to just shoot items up to us or something, we can. I don't know. Lots of things to be determined. Oh, here's another thing. And I didn't think about it. Originally, I was going to put a hopper underneath this, but then obviously the weighted pressure plate, once it gets an item on it, it powers the block, which will power the hopper. And so I ended up going to soul sand to pull items through the soul sand into the hopper. But then when I realized, you know, I can't do that either, I don't know why I didn't switch off of the soul sand. So, oh, there it goes. So I don't really need the soul sand. I can do a solid block there. I need to go get my pressure plate back, though. And that will work just fine, I believe. So we'll test that here in a second. And had a couple people point that out, asking why I still use the soul sand. No reason, really. I just didn't think to change it out with a solid block after I'd kind of changed my mind on how I wanted this to go. But that looks a little better now. And I guess I could carry these stairs across if I wanted to, because you don't really need to be that close. But let's do this. Let's just get some spawns. You saw there's a couple in there. We still get a few spawns here and there. And I have to put some more lights in there. So that's not all the way together yet. But here, I'll do that. Speed things up just a little bit. Put the hyper spawner on. I think a guy got stuck somewhere. Like in the spawner, it looks like. Oh. So, all right, we'll let them come through. They're going up. Nice. Look at all these villagers. Just going into lava over here. You think you can even see them through this corner, dying in lava here. Watch this. Oh, yep. It's tragic. All right, so we got one up there. We need another one to come push him out of the way. Come on, buddy. Come on down. And he's pushing him. That's funny. All right, there we go. Full block. All right, good. Still a one-hit kill. And items still should get sucked up. Yep. Well, except for that one, because I missed. But there we go. Now they're all just going to join. Come on, get in there. And there we go. All right. So, yep, that works just fine. Awesome. Awesome. All right, guys. Well, that's going to do it for me today. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, please hit that like button. And if you're not subscribed, please make sure you subscribe before you go. And with that said, I will see you guys again next time. Have a good one, everyone.